day, children. So this is the second, we can say the second poem, first poem and the second lesson or the chapter, whatever you mean to say, of this hornbill. So this is very small, and you know about photograph, what the photographs are. Some of the photographs of your parents or your grandparents, they must be hanging on the wall, and whenever your grandparents or your grandmother, they tell you about the photograph, then they remember all those old things and they must be telling you the stories. So here also in this, the poetess, she's sitting and she's thinking about her mother, whatever she told her. So here it says, the cardboard shows me how it was. The cardboard on which the photograph is stuck and it is framed and the glass is put over it. So here it says, the cardboard shows me how it was when two girl cousins went paddling. Means those people in the photograph, they were beside the sea and they were standing in water. So those two girl cousins went paddling, each one holding one of my mother's hand. So mother was there in the center, the narrator's mother was in the center, and her two cousins were holding hands from the either side. And she, the big girl, some 12 years or so, and that time my mother, she was 12 years or something. All three stood still to smile through their hair, and they were standing still, straight, and they were smiling, and the hair was moving in front of their face. At uncle with the camera, so they must be looking at the camera towards uncle who was holding it, and they were smiling. A sweet face, my mother's, that was before I was born. And the narrator is saying, my mother's face was so sweet before I was born. The photograph was taken when I was not born. And the sea, which appears to have changed less, washed their terribly transient feet. And the sea is never seen changed. So it was little bit changed, but the mother has changed totally. Because when the photograph was taken, she was only 12 years old, and then now when she is looking at the photograph and remembering her mother, so this time her mother is no more, she is dead and gone. So she was just remembering the things. And the sea, it hasn't changed, it was washing their transient feet. Some 20-30 years later, she laughed at the snapshot. Means when she was 12, the photograph was taken, and after 20-30 years, she looked at the photograph and she started laughing, and she said, see Betty and Dolly. So the cousins were Betty and Dolly, and then she said how we dressed up for the beach, and the way they dressed up for the beach, the sea holiday was her past, and the sea holiday was her past because she was only 12 years old that time, and mine is her laughter. And for the narrator, mother is the laughter of the mother is her past. Both vary with the labored ease of loss. And why it was so? Because the narrator had lost her mother. Now she is being dead nearly as many years. And many years have passed, she is dead and gone, as that girl lived, and of this circumstance there is nothing to say at all. It's silence, silence, silence. Now the girl is dead, she is gone, means the mother, who was a small child that time when the photograph was taken, she is dead and gone. Now nothing is left, only the silence is left. Because after 20-30 years, she laughed and she told me about the photograph and the situation, how the photograph was clicked, and now there is nothing, only the silence is there. So children, this is the end of the poem, and I hope you must have understood. And children, with me, if you are going to read it, if you read the poem and while I am explaining you, if you keep your books or the copies with you, then it will be very useful. And next I will be sending you the notes also. And that's all. Goodbye.